Good morning. So we are live here for you for Team Yoga starting at 10 o'clock. So hope you're all well this morning. If you come and join us, then just give us a wave and let us know how you're feeling this morning. So we're doing yoga for immunity this morning. I'm going to give you lots of tips on how to keep your immune system strong. And that's what we need right now. We need to stay really healthy in our bodies and our minds. Okay, so just give us a wave when you get on and let us know how you're feeling. Okay, so we're doing yoga for immunity this morning. 10 o'clock starting. Okay. Hoping that people can find us this morning. Okay. So give us a wave if you're there, and just let us know how you're feeling this morning for Teen Yoga. Maybe just a thumbs up. Just giving us a wave so we know you're there. Lovely. Okay, so we're doing yoga for immunity this morning for Teen Yoga. I've got lots and lots of tips on how to keep your immune system strong so that you can be healthy and fight any germs around you. Hi, Christine. Thank you. All right, so there's lots of things that we can do to keep our immune system healthy. One of the biggest ones is sleep. Okay, that's when your body is healing and replenishing all the cells and cleansing the body, ready for the next day. So it's really important to get lots of sleep. So there's lots of things you can do to help you get a good night's sleep, okay? A really nice thing to do is to have a nice hot bath before you go to bed. Also a nice herbal tea, okay, is also very good. I haven't brought my herbal teas, but I have a sleepy tea sometimes that has valerian in it, which just helps to relax the body. There's also lots of things you can do for your immune system. So I've got some of them down here to help. So I normally try and get all my vitamins from my diet, but sometimes we can't always manage that. I'm a realist, sometimes you're really busy, so I take some vitamins. So I've got vitamin C here, and I get the slow release stuff, and then vitamin C is really good for the immune system, so taking that is very beneficial. Taking zinc is another thing that's really good for your immune system. So vitamin C, zinc are the two really big ones, but also, and not as many people know this, vitamin D is really, really good for the immune system, and especially in the winter months when we're not exposed to the sun. So I have the fish oils with vitamin D in, high strength. So those vitamins you can use to top up your diet if you need. If you can get those vitamins in your diet with food, then that's obviously even better. But like I said, I'm a realist, sometimes we don't always manage that. So if I know that my diet's not so great one day, I'll just top it up with a vitamin. Another things that I use on a regular basis, and I tend to use these quite a lot in my smoothies. So spinach is really, really good, full of iron, lots of vitamin C, and ginger, one of my favorites, is fantastic for the immune system. It's good for clearing any sort of sinuses and mucus and things like that. So if you have sinus things, this is lovely with lemon. I put these in my smoothies quite a lot. Almonds, they are really good for your immune system too. And we have some Manuka honey. I have that in tea with lemon and ginger. And then turmeric as well is really good. So I put this in my smoothies. This is good for the immune system. Echinacea is another good herb to take for your immune system. And then also I sometimes add this to my smoothies, some spirulina, which is really nutrient packed. It's a bit like a superfood. And there's probably lots of others that you might know about already. Possibly. Did you know about some of them? No. Okay. So because this is teen yoga, I'm trying to kind of help this age in ways to be healthy. Okay. So that is lots of different ways that you can support your immune system. We're doing immune system today, and we're also doing protection. So I quite like my crystals. So I've got some crystals here for protection, and some of them, the good ones are black tourmaline, obsidian, and clear quartz, good for cleansing, and amethyst as well. So all these different crystals are used for protection and for healing. And sometimes I just put those around my mat just for an extra boost. There's lots of power in the earth's source and the stones already there to access. All right, so we're going to come onto our mat and do some different, so obviously really good thing to do for your immune system is to keep active, so exercise. But specifically, actually, shaking is really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at different asanas that help to open the body and get more oxygen into the lungs, but we're also going to stimulate the thymus, which is good for the immune system, and also the different lymph nodes around the body. All right, so let's start to get our body moving. So we're going to start with shaking. Shaking is really good for stimulating the circulation and the lymph nodes. So we're going to come onto the mat, and I'd like you to just place your feet on the floor. We'll go back on this one actually. Place your feet on the floor. Try not to move your feet in any way. Spread your toes. Keep your feet about hip distance apart. And you want to bend your knees and just keep your knees soft. And just bounce. So just bounce on your knees. You can bounce in time to the music. And when you bounce, just allow your arms to kind of be really floppy. So just allow the movement of the bounce to reverberate through your body. You can start to bounce your shoulders. Start to bounce your hips. And just kind of relaxing and loosening the whole body. You can start to shake the hands. And maybe even the head. Close your eyes and feel into the sensations of the shaking. Really shaking the shoulders now. Start to get a really good rhythm going. Start to feel the energy, but keep the feet grounded. Close your eyes and you just become a little bit less, a bit more into it, less conscious of what you're doing. So try to not really think about what you're doing. Try and just move and just go with the rhythm. Keep going, close your eyes, shaking your arms. Keep bouncing and grounding the feet. So just feel the grounding through the soles of the feet. So what we're doing here is we're stimulating the circulation. We're waking up all the cells in the body. This is really, really good for activating all the lymph nodes in the body and increasing the immune system. So keep bouncing, allow those arms to flop a bit, allow the arms to move. Remember, the arms are attached to your shoulders, which is attached to your rib cage and your lungs. So as soon as you start moving your shoulders, move your shoulders a bit more and bounce, and you start to increase the circulation, allowing the heart to move, the heart to beat faster. And you will become a little bit out of breath. A little bit more into the arms. Keep going. And the head nice and floppy. So you'll feel like a vibration going through you. Okay. And we're just going to start to slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Okay. Keep where you are, don't move your feet. And then as you slow it down, keep your feet really still. Close your eyes. And just stand really still and strong. Breathing into the body. And just really feeling into the sensations of the body. Feeling all the cells alive with energy. The 70 trillion cells of the body working to cleanse and to heal the body. So this moving meditation that we've just done, the shaking, originated from Osho. And it was introduced to me on my training with Yoga Bees actually. But there's lots of benefits to this moving meditation. And then I'm going to slowly open our eyes. So our body feels alive with energy now. So we're going to now come into our Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. Begin to stretch and strengthen the joints. So come to the top of your mat. And again, bring your awareness to the feet. Spread the toes. We're going to breathe in. Fill the lungs with air. Breathe out and fold. Step the left leg back. Bring the left knee down and breathe in. Open the lungs. Breathing out. Bring the hands either side of the right foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Standing straight and tall and strong. Push back through the heels. Lift through the crown of the head. Breathe out. Bring the knees down. Slowly float your body all the way down. Keep your elbows in, your shoulders away from the ears. Roll the shoulders back as you breathe in and open the chest. Breathing out and come into your downward facing dog. Looking at your feet, lifting your tailbone. Step the left foot all the way through. Bring the right knee down and breathe in. Open the lungs here. Breathing out, hands either side of the left foot. Step the right foot to meet the left as you breathe out. Breathing in, opening up, stretching through the side waists. And then breathing out, hands either side of your body. Breathing in here. Breathing out, hands come to your heart center. Breathing in, open, fill the lungs. Breathing out and fold. Breathe in, step the right leg back, bring the right knee down and breathe in. Opening the lungs, filling up with fresh oxygen. Breathing out, hands either side of the left foot. Step the left foot to meet the right. Strong Pankasana, straight and long. Breathing out, knees down. Slowly float the body down. Breathing in, coming all the way up, opening the chest. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Looking at your feet, lift your tailbone. How long can you make your spine? Stepping now, the right foot forwards, left knee down, breathe in and come up. Soft. Breathing out, hands either side of the right foot. Stepping the left foot forwards as you breathe out and fold. Breathing in, open the lungs to your day. Breathing out, hands come down. Breathing in here, reach the fingers down. Lift through the crown of the head and lengthen. Breathe out, bring your hands to your center once again. Well done, everyone. So, we're going to come into some different postures which are going to stimulate the thymus and the lymph nodes. So, coming onto your mat, you stick that in there, that's great. Okay. So, we're going to start to open the shoulders and tap the chest. So, we're going to bring, so kneeling or crossing your legs, however you feel more comfortable, as long as the spine is straight here. Bring your elbows up in line with your shoulders and bring your fingertips to your chest here. We're just going to start to circle the elbows. Imagine that you're drawing circles in a clockwise direction with the elbows. So we're going to go around in the other direction. So we're just loosening the shoulders. If the shoulders are tight, that can affect how we breathe. So we want to keep them soft and loose, flexible and strong in equal measures. Okay, so from here we're going to, I'm going to sit down now. We're going to bring the fingers onto the chest. Keep the elbows up and just gently tap the sternum. So tap the chest and the sternum area. If you could close your eyes for this and really feel into the sensations when you tap on the chest. So here we're stimulating the thymus, which helps your immune system. And then relax your arms. Give your shoulders a bit of a shake again, just to release any tension there. And then we're going to bring your right arm up, out to the side. Breathe in, bring the right arm up over the head. Breathe out and bring the right hand to the back of the heart. Bring the left arm out to the side, palm facing back, and bring the left hand behind the heart. And see if you can take the bind. So again, sometimes we might bring our head forwards. See if you can straighten your head over your shoulders. Take some deep, long breaths. Breathe into the right shoulder and the left shoulder. So this is cow face pose, Gomukhasana. Softening the shoulders. Okay. And releasing now the arms. We're going to bring the left arm up as you breathe in. Bring the left hand to the back of the chest. Bring the right arm out with the palm facing back. And then bring the right hand behind the heart. See if you can take the bind. And again, you're using your proprioception here. You can't actually see, but you're using that mind's eye in space and time. This is good brain gym bit as well. So with your hands bind, see now if you can straighten your head over your shoulders. So thinking of that central axis, the spine is long, the ribs are tucked in, the shoulders are stacked over the hips, and the crown of the head is in line with the shoulders. And slowly soften and release. Bring the hands either side of the body, reaching the fingertips down. Breathing in, bring the arms wide. Bring the palms together and breathe out. Bring the palms to your center. Find your center. Again, bring the hands either side, reaching the fingertips down. Breathing in, reach the fingers wide. Open the arms. See how slowly you can do this, linking the movement with the breath. And then breathing out slowly, you come down to your center. And then one more time. Reaching the hands down to the sides. Inhale, maybe reach the arms slightly back and open and soften the shoulders as you bring the arms up over the head. And then exhaling away any stale, murky air. Okay. So from here, we're going to place the thumbs underneath the armpits as far as you can, and just bring the fingers to the chest, okay? And then you're going to exhale and drop your chin to the chest, round the spine slightly. And then as you inhale, bring your fingertips as far behind your neck as you can as you draw your elbows up to the sky. So reach your fingers to the back of your neck and lift your elbows up. Lift your elbows up and in. That's it. And look up and open the throat. Take a deep breath in here. Okay, we're going to follow that flow. So exhale, bring the elbows down, fingers in front of the chest, thumbs still into the armpits. And then inhale, fingers to the back of the neck and draw the elbows up, opening the chest. Exhale, round through the spine, fingers to the chest. And then inhale one more time, opening the chest. Thumbs deep into the armpits and lifting the elbows. And slowly come back to a tall spine. So we're going to come into some twists. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up, coming into a simple twist first. Bring the left hand to the right knee and bring the right hand behind you. Inhale and lengthen through the spine first. And then exhale, looking over your right shoulder. Keep the sit bones rooted. Try not to move the sit bones. Keep the spine long and tall. Try not to go back with the body. So try and keep it erect over the hips. Keeping the left hand on that right knee, we're going to inhale and bring the right arm up. Reach through the right side and then exhale, the right arm comes over. So we're doing a lateral twist here. Soften this right arm over the head and breathe into the right side ribs. Now bring your right hand to your left knee. That's it. And round through the spine, drop the chin to the chest. Take a deep inhale and exhale into the back body here. So we also have our lungs at the back, along our back too. So if we breathe into the back body, direct the in-breath all the way to the back of the lungs, the back ribs. And it's very soothing and calming doing this, helping to trigger that parasympathetic nervous system. Now we're going to inhale, bring the arms wide as you reach them up. And then exhale, this time the right hand comes to the left knee. Bring the left hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale to look over your left shoulder, taking the twist. Keep inhaling and lengthening the spine and exhaling to take the twist deeper. Now inhale, bring the left arm up, keep the right hand on the left knee. Stretch first on your inhale and then exhale, bring the left arm over with the palm facing down. And again, soften that left arm towards the left ear. So lateral side stretches are really good for releasing the lower back. So if the lower back feels quite tight, this is a nice one to do to find that release. Bringing now the left hand to the right knee. Again, round through the spine, drop the chin to the chest. And breathe all the way along the back body. Getting enough oxygen into the body helps our immune system too. So we want a nice fresh supply of oxygen to the body on a daily basis. It helps to clear and cleanse the body. So quite often I do my pranayama, my breathing techniques outside if I can, or if not, if the weather's not so good, then I'll always open the window. And then breathe in, bring the arms either side, reaching out. Deep breath in, bring the palms together, and then exhale again once to the center. So we're going to come onto our knees to begin to strengthen our thighs now. Okay. And we're going to bring the hands into karate hands and just gently karate chop the hip creases. Okay. So again, keep the arms floppy here. Just allow the momentum to use to do the karate chop. So just allow that rhythm of the movement. So we're stimulating the lymph nodes here again, the circulation of the body. Okay, and now we're going to get our fists and just place our wrists onto just to the inside of where our armpits are, and just gently thump the chest. So try not to do this because we might be doing it too hard. We just want a very small vibration of just gently vibrating the chest. And if you want to, then you can breathe in and then breathe out. For as long as you can, just feeling that vibration. So breathing in and breathing out. Okay, well done. So that's really good for stimulating the thymus, the immune system. And added with the sound, it helps to soothe. So coming onto the knees, tucking the toes under here, we're going to come into a nice back bend, a nice chest opener. So bringing the hands to the back of your body. Bring the fingertips up. I find this easier. If it's too hard, you can put the fingertips down, but I find it easier to bring my elbows together if I bring my fingertips up. But you want your hand a little bit on the sacrum so that you're encouraging the hips forwards. So try not to, we want to activate the core here. So we want to use your tummy muscles. So tuck that tailbone under, draw your pubic bone up to the navel and squeeze your elbows together, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and you're already coming into camel pose. If you want to, you can release the head back and open the throat. If it feels too much with the head back, then just look forwards and keep opening the chest and squeezing the elbows together. Now, if you're super flexible, you might be able to reach your heels without bringing your hips forwards. Sorry, back. So keep your hips forwards and then open your chest. And it doesn't matter where you are, as long as you're sending the breath and breathing deeply. If you have your hands on your heels, slowly bring them back to your lower back. And then slowly bring your body forwards. Bring your chin to your chest. And then bring your hips back down to your heels. Bring your knees slightly wide and come into Balasana Child's Pose. So bring the forehead all the way down. And we're going to bring the arms over the head. And we're going to bring the hands into prayer. So bring the palms of the hands together. See if you can make sure that the elbows are as close to your head as possible. So just draw your elbows right in, almost like you're covering your ears with the insides of your upper arms. And then you're going to bring your hands all the way to the back of the heart. Take some deep breaths in and out here. Slowly bring your hands either side of your body and begin to roll your spine up. So keep your head really heavy and slowly roll yourself up to sitting. Okay, so we're just going to invite some movement into the spine now. So come onto your hands and your knees, inhaling the crown of the head to the sky in the tailbone, and then exhaling, rounding the spine, drawing the navel in. Feeling the whole back body lengthening and opening. Inhaling once again and lifting. And then exhaling and rounding, linking the movement with the breath. Inhaling and opening. And then exhaling and rounding. Coming now to a neutral spine. And then crossing your shins, sitting back down onto your sit bones, and then coming to a seated position. So from here, we're going to imagine that we're holding a sphere. Keep the elbows up. Keep the spine straight, keep the shoulders relaxed. So visualize this sphere, and it can be anything that you want, a big marble or the world or a bubble, anything that helps you to feel relaxed. We're going to move the hands now around this sphere, keeping the hands soft and just really going very slowly around the sphere. And then keeping the sphere, you're going to move all the way over to your right and bring your right hand all the way back like you're stretching. And then slowly bring your right hand back, come back to the center as you exhale. And then move the sphere around to the left as you inhale and draw the left hand back. Slowly bring the left hand back to the center as you exhale. And inhale, now the right arm stretches it all the way over to the right. Exhale now, bringing the sphere back to the center. And inhale, drawing the left arm all the way out to the side and back. Exhale, back to your center. Slowly bring your palms together at your heart. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. And then place your hands back down. So another thing that we can do to help our immune system is also essential oils. So I use a diffuser here. Some of you might be able to see that. And some of the ones that I use for my immune system are On Guard. So this is a mixture of different essential oils. So we have cinnamon, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, rosemary and clove are really cleansing. All those ones, and I've got rosemary here as well. Tea tree is an antibacterial, that really helps too. So sometimes I put these in my diffuser when I'm doing my breathing exercises, my pranayama. And we're going to also look at massage. So massage is a really lovely thing that you can do for your immune system, okay? So coming onto your mat, we're going to do a little bit of self-massage. Obviously, if you have someone else with you, then that's really good because you can do it on each other, which is really good. So we're going to first of all do some ear rubbing. I'll come a little bit closer, actually. I just realised that this light might help, I don't know. No, there we go. Okay, so with your finger and your thumb, okay, you're going to just start at the top of your ear. So sitting with your spine straight and tall, start with your finger and thumb at the top of your ear and just do some small circles around the top of your ear, circling all the way down to your lobe. And this is really calming and relaxing. And doing the other side, so starting again at the top of the ear, going round, all the way down to your lobe, okay? So another self-massage technique you can do is just massaging the hands. So you might like to get some oil for this, but if not, then just circling around the palm of the hand. So doing one hand and then the other. And then gently pulling each finger. So it doesn't have to be very hard, just really soft, gentle pull, lengthening the joints. It's quite nice to do with oil because then you can slide your hands off and massage each finger as you do. So another nice massage is doing the neck. So just massaging the neck, getting 2 fingers, getting really circling the base of the neck and then all the way up the neck too. Circling either side of the neck. And it's quite nice to get your finger and your thumb at the bottom of your neck. Drop your chin to your chest and just slide your fingers all the way to the base of your skull. Just helping to lengthen and soothe the neck. I like to go up the sides too. And taking some long, deep breaths here. And then finding the points here at the base of the skull, either side of this middle section here, and just circling right at the base of the skull. So here. Yeah, feel? Okay, so just getting your finger and your thumb and almost like slightly pinching and circling right in these areas here. Okay, so another nice massage that you can do is just draw your hands behind or interlace your fingers behind your neck and then just draw your thumbs up and come all the way up the back. You might like to drop the chin doing this and just see if you can lengthen the neck. And then I like to bring my thumbs here to the base of my earlobes and just circle here. So we tend to keep a lot of tension around this area. So right here, the base of the earlobe, or just slightly behind, just gentle circles. So I'm just supporting my head here with my hands and just circling here. And then from here, we're going to bring the chin to the chest. And then bring the knuckles into just underneath the cheekbone here. So you feel the bone here. And you want to just push them into this area, the masseter muscle. And with the head really heavy, allow the head to sink into the knuckles here. So this helps to release any tightness in the jaw area. Take some deep, long breaths here. Just be surprised at how much tension we keep in the jaw. Sometimes we clench the teeth, sometimes we grind our teeth, sometimes we just keep tension here. And then we don't realize it's there until we maybe bring the knuckles right in, and it might hurt a bit, but just breathe through that and release. And we want to do this really softly with love and acceptance, not forcing. And deep breaths. And then just bringing the fingers either side of your temples and just softly circling the temples here. Close your eyes. Okay, and then we're going to do a sinus drain. This one's really good for getting rid of any mucus and build up of bad bacteria in the sinus area. So again, really good for your immune system to keep this nice and clear and healthy. So we're going to start here at the base of the cheekbones with the fingers. We're going to draw the fingers all the way up the sides of the nose, all the way to the insides of the eyebrows, and hold here to the very inside of the eyebrow. And then slowly drain that away. You can use one finger or two fingers. Slowly drain that away all the way to this point in the bone here. And then stop for a moment. And then slowly run your finger all the way under the cheekbone until you get to the point right to the upper inner ear. Stay here and press gently. And then bring the finger all the way around the back of the ear until again you get to this point where you'll feel the point of the jaw, and press here gently. And then run your finger, or your fingers if you had to, all the way along the bottom of the jaw until you get to the chin, and then swallow down the throat. And you might find that you have some mucus that you've swallowed, which is good because you're cleansing and clearing it, okay? So I normally do that a couple of times, especially if I'm feeling really heavy in the sinuses. It's nice to do the menthol, the menthol crystals, the mint crystals, sometimes in boiling water with a towel over the head to release all that area as well. Okay, so we're running out of time, apologies. We're going to come into our relaxation. So hopefully that massage has made you feel nice and relaxed. So coming down onto your mat, we're going to do a protective meditation for our relaxation. So lying down on your mat, making yourselves really comfortable. If you have some cushions available, lie down, that's it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to just place a cushion under your knee, or under both knees here. If you have a bolster, it's quite nice to put the bolster underneath the knees. And then that just releases any tension in the spine, okay? And I'm going to place some eye pillows onto Finley's hands here, just so he feels really relaxed. In fact, I've just noticed that the back of his left hand is on the floor, so that's not any good. We're going to place the mat underneath, okay? And then place an eye pillow onto his hands. Softening his shoulders away from his ears, making sure that his legs are nice and long. And then feel your whole body now relaxing down into the mat. Allowing your body to surrender and release. Giving yourself this time. Allowing your whole body to relax. And as you do, imagining a ball, a sphere of white light. And this white light is growing and growing. This white light is coming towards you. And as it comes towards you, it grows and grows. This large sphere of brilliant white light is a white light of protection. As it grows and comes towards you, it surrounds you with its beauty. It surrounds you all the way from your toes to your head. And inside it, you feel so safe and protected. This brilliant light of protection is like a white light of armor. It protects you from all external harm. All you have to do is accept this white light into your body and your mind, allowing this shield to penetrate and enlighten every cell of your body, feeling this healing energy throughout your entire system. Feeling each cell of your body shining with this beautiful, white, bright light. Your whole body glowing, sparkling. And the shield of protection can come to you whenever you ask for it. Simply by saying in your head, I accept my bright shield of light. I accept my bright shielded light, protecting you from all harm, physically and mentally. And you can send this protective white light to anyone that you wish. place you live, and indeed around the whole world. Ad Gray Namah. Protective white light. Ad Gray Namah. And slowly now, beginning to bring some movement into the body. Maybe having a stretch. Bringing the knees into the chest, giving yourself a hug. Slowly rolling onto your right side, making a pillow with your hands and resting your head gently on your pillow. And then slowly coming to a seated position. Taking a deep inhale here, the light in me honors and respects the light in you. Placing your hands to your heart. Namaste, all thank you. Thanking yourself for doing your practice today. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. Hope to see you next week for another week of teen yoga, and we're doing our adult yoga this evening at 8:15. So we do our clapping for the NHS at 8. So, and they can't see you, that's it. So thank you very much, Finley, for joining, and just hoping that you all enjoyed that and you got lots of tips for your immune system and for protection there. Thank you very much. Take care. Namaste.